Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for joining today for our webinar. My name is Teresa Donahue, Brand Engagement Marketing Manager at Volusion. Here at Volusion, we want to ensure that your merchants receive an all-in-one e-commerce experience so that you have all the tools and support that you need to successfully grow your e-commerce business. And today we have two amazing subject matter experts from Volusion's payments team that are going to educate us on the current payments landscape in the e-commerce world, as well as Volusion's preferred payment gateway, Volusion Payments powered by Stripe. And before we get started, I do have a couple housekeeping items to go through. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please submit those in the Q&A section. And we will be answering questions live at the end. So you can submit those as we go throughout the webinar, and we'll be sure to answer them at the end. And then to learn more about what we cover in today's webinar, we'll be sending out a follow-up email tomorrow, and that will include all the resources we talk about today and a recording of the webinar. And just to go over the agenda real quick, we will be going over the evolving landscape of e-commerce payments. And so that will include payment processing trends that we are seeing in 2025. And then we'll be doing an introduction to Volusion Payments powered by Stripe. That is our preferred payment gateway here at Volusion. And then we'll tell you how to get started with that. And then we'll do the live Q&A at the end. All right, so without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to our hosts. Thank you so much for hosting today, you guys. And Alyssa, we'll start with you. Could you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do for Volusion?
Hi, everyone. My name's Alyssa. I've been with Volusion for 3 years. All 3 years I've been on the payments team, so I'm your technical support for all credit card processing. A few fun facts about me is I have 2 cats, and I like to play D&D with my friends on the weekends.
That's amazing. Thanks for being here today. And Shantai, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here at Volusion?
Hi everyone, I'm Shantai. You can also call me Tay. I've been with Volusion almost 2 years. I'm also in the merchant services department. 2 fun facts about me. I have 2 wonderful children that enjoy cheerleading, playing drums, and kickball. So I am a cheer coach and a kickball mom.
That's awesome. Thanks again for being here. And all right, we will go ahead and get started. I will let you both take the stage.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa. So what we're first going to be going over is the evolution of payments and e-commerce. As we know, there's constant change in technology that we use today. So some of the evolution is that we've been shifting to digital wallets and alternative payment methods to make it easier for your customers to check out on your sites. We also have buy now, pay laters, or BNPL, as we like to call them, that's gaining traction. Of course, one of our first top priorities is going to be fraud prevention and enhanced security for your sites. And then we also strive for seamless checkout experiences to drive higher conversion rates for you.
All right, and then we're on to payment processing trends in 2025. I know that as a customer, I love to have different options available at checkout. So with Stripe, there's multiple payment methods that are absolutely a must. You have your credit cards, Amex, Discover, your Visa, as Alyssa mentioned, the buy now, pay later options, which are Affirm, Klarna, Afterpay. You also have some digital wallets like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Another amazing thing is you have speed and security matters more than ever with Stripe. So you have the instant setup, the fraud detection with AI, and the PCI compliance solutions. Stripe also supports multiple currencies and the business needs and data to optimize revenue streams in real time.
So let's dive into what are wallet payments. Wallet payments are digital solutions that allow customers to store their payment information securely on their devices and make quick contactless transactions online or in store. A lot of the popular digital wallets, which a lot of y'all are probably already familiar with, are going to be Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Amazon Pay. Something specific with Apple Pay and Google Pay is that with Apple Pay and Google Pay, it has to be enabled on the device for your customers. So for instance, if I have my iPhone here that I have, and I have Google Pay set up on it. Whenever I go to your site and you have Apple Pay enabled, I will be able to check out with Apple Pay. Unfortunately, if I'm on an Android device and I do not have Apple Pay selected or connected, excuse me, then I will not see Apple Pay as an option, but I would see Google Pay if I have that turned on. So these are just multiple ways for your customers to check out without having to run and go get their credit card, which means that they're most likely going to get those instant buys, get those little gifts and treats that they might talk themselves out of, but they won't because all they have to do is click a button to check out. How these wallet payments work is your customers link their credit card and debit cards or even bank accounts to their digital wallet. This is something that they do on their own platforms. At checkout, they will select their wallet, Apple Pay, Google Pay, or Amazon Pay as the payment method. The wallet will autofill payment and shipping details for a seamless experience. So once again, your customers aren't going to have to go find their card. All of their information is already stored in their account that they've set up. Transactions will be processed using tokenization, replacing credit card details with a secure digital identifier. So what that means is that for your customer, whenever they're checking out on your end, if you were to go in try to look at the credit card details, there will not be any credit card details because these wallet features have tokenized that credit card information to kind of wrap back into the more security and PCI compliance that we here at Volusion value.
Awesome. And just a few fun facts about those wallet payments. So digital wallets accounted for 50% of global online purchases in 2024, with projections indicating this will rise to 61% by 2027. Just a few regional insights. High digital payment usage, approximately 92% of US consumers reported making some form of digital payment over the last year. So I know myself, I enjoy using these digital wallets. It makes checkout so much more convenient, and I'm always losing my debit card, unfortunately, the life of a mom. So some other facts: in-store digital wallet usage increased from 19% in 2019 to 28% in 2024. Digital wallets were used for 37% of online transactions in 2024, with expectations to rise by 2027 to 52%.
Now let's talk about these buy now, pay laters, or BNPLs, as we in my industry like to call them. Buy now, pay laters is a payment option that allows your customers to purchase items immediately and pay for them over time through interest-free installments or financing plans. A lot of the popular buy now, pay later providers, which y'all may have seen already, is Affirm, Afterpay, ClearPay, and Klarna. So how these work is that customers will select a buy now, pay later at checkout as their payment option. They are approved instantly, soft credit check in some cases. The total purchase amount is split into equal installments, either 4 payments or 4 payments over 6 weeks, or a long-term financing with minimal interest. A lot of this buy now, pay later is going to help your customers buy big ticket items now, even if they cannot pay it immediately. As you can see, customers will pay over time without interest if they make their payments on time. So sometimes if you have big ticket items on your sites, this is a great solution for your customers to be able to purchase now and get in with your products at an affordable cost, especially nowadays. Everybody's looking to save pennies. Everybody's looking to cut costs. This is a way for your customers to manage bigger purchases with you.
And some fun facts about this: nearly 1 in 5 online purchases in the US right now is made using the buy now, pay later options. Our Gen Z and the millennial, approximately 40% of the Gen Z and 47% of millennials have utilized the buy now, pay later services within the last 12 months. I know personally, I've used it within the last 30 days. There's nearly 2/3 of buy now, pay later users. They cite the cash flow management as a significant reason for choosing these services. So again, as Alyssa mentioned, you have those high item transactions. You can get those customers in, they can go ahead and place that order, you can secure the funds, and then the customer is just responsible for making their installments. Some retailer advantages: experts estimate that offering the buy now, pay later options more than likely will increase your sales by 20 to 30% and boost the average ticket size up to 50%. It's awesome.
So why wallet payments and buy now, pay later matters? Why wallet payments matter in the e-commerce? It's right there, number one, faster checkout. It reduces your cart abandonment by eliminating manual data entry. As I said, if somebody cannot find their debit card on hand, or it could even be across the house. Unfortunately, I am one of those consumers that I have definitely exited out of a checkout because I could not find, or I had to go across the house to get my payment, unfortunately. But with these wallet features, they don't even have to leave their seat, their screen. Wherever they're at, they can continue with their checkout process seamlessly. Also, wallet payments give enhanced security. It uses encryption and tokenization to protect the customer data. It'll help increase conversions. One-click payments lead to higher conversion rates. I mean, as we said, we've all been there to where we're kind of like, should I really get this? That time that it takes for you to try and justify the purchase or unjustify the purchase, this eliminates that time frame because they can just click really quick. Plus, it has a global reach, supports multiple currencies and cross-border transactions. So no matter where your customers are, they can still take advantage of these wallet payments. Now, let's go on to buy now, pay later and why they matter for the e-commerce. It boosts sales and your average order value. Customers are more likely to buy higher price items when they can split the payments. And that's just a fact. Shantae went over with some of the percentages. It's very, very helpful for these big ticket items for people to be able to manage their payments on their own. It gives them a little sense of control. And it also increases conversion rates. Buy now, pay later reduces purchases hesitations, leading to more completed checkouts. It also attracts younger shoppers. As Tay went over the percentages, millennials and Gen Z prefer flexible payment options nowadays. And so we need to give our customers what they want. Interest-free and no hidden fees for your customers. As long as their payments are made on time, there are no extra costs. And that's something that's already explained to your customers. That's not something that you have to go into. Whenever they're applying for these buy now, pay laters and filling it out, there is information that is given to your customers for them to review that goes over all of this. So that way they know there's no hidden fee. They know that it's interest-free. They know that they need to make their payments and they're able to select what plan is best for them.
All right, so with that, what is Volusion Payments powered by Stripe? So Volusion Payments is a fully integrated payment solution for Volusion merchants. It's trusted by businesses worldwide. 90% of US adults, Gen Zs, millennials, have made a purchase via Stripe. I know lately that I've been, doing these little purchases online, and then it's like, oh, Stripe, like it just, Stripe is integrated in everything now. So like, I don't know if you're familiar with Shop, and if you have to check out and it goes to Shop sometimes, you'll see Stripe. So Stripe is really making a move right now, and it's designed to boost revenue, enhance security, as we mentioned earlier with the PCI compliance, the AI fraud. It's designed to simplify the financial management. So again, the buy now, pay later options, the different payment methods that are offered to your customers to really help you, draw attraction to your website and really get those sales up and increased.
So why choose Volusion Payments powered by Stripe? One of the main things is an instant secure setup. We're PCI compliant and ready in minutes, and it's fully integrated with your Volusion store. Grow revenue with the flexible payment options that we have. Of course, we accept all major credit cards. We have support for buy now, pay later services, and we can also enable those digital wallets that we've discussed, like Apple Pay and Google Pay. It does unified reporting and real-time metrics. We have a centralized dashboard with instant access to key data. For instance, your daily reporting, your fees that are coming in and out, your deposits that are coming in and out. You can also integrate with over 600 plus tools for deeper insights. So if you see something that you like and you want to integrate it, just simply reach out to my team and we can see if we can make that happen for you.
Yes. And to add on to that, another reason why you'd like to choose Stripe, they have the advanced fraud and dispute protection. So there's machine learning trained AIs on billions of transactions, automated detection and prevention systems that are built in. So I've seen on a few merchants Stripe dashboard where, you know, it looks like a specific order's fraudulent, or it just looks a little bit suspicious. Stripe takes it very seriously. And they will investigate that order and research it and make sure that you're not running into these chargebacks and things like that. Stripe also offers the transparent pricing. So again, there's no setup fees, no monthly minimums, no hidden fees, there's no monthly statements. You only pay for what you use. So I know if you're having, some businesses are seasonal and things like that, so you're not having to pay a high monthly statement when you're in a lower season if you're one of those merchants. So you're only paying for what you use. And then there's 24/7 expert support. So Alyssa and myself, we're not here 24 hours a day, but Stripe does offer expert support 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can access knowledge. There's support articles via phone, email, or chat. Again, as Alyssa stated, you can reach out to us. We'd be more than happy to help you and assist you with whatever that we could do to help you solve your problem or give you more information.
So we have competitive payment processing rates. That's something that we like to try and keep up with so we can stay lean and mean with all of our competitors. As Tay kind of went over, we have no hidden fees, just transparent pricing. So as she said, we just want to reiterate, there's no setup fees for this. There's no monthly processing minimum or maximum. So as she said, if you are one of our seasonal merchants and you do not have any, let's say for the summertime, you don't really do any sales, you won't be charged if there are no transactions for that month. We literally only charge you for what you use. So just keep that in mind. There's also no gateway maintenance fees whenever you're on our preferred gateway of Volusion Payments powered by Stripe. So that's another savings for you in your pocket. And then of course, we offer competitive credit card processing rates. So our rates are going to be very similar to what you will see in the industry, very competitive, excuse me, to what you would see in our industry.
So Volusion Payments and Premium Checkout. Premium Checkout, it's free and easy to enable. So basically that is something that you will enable on your Volusion admin dashboard. We could walk you through that, but it's simply just a click of a button. You click that and you're on your way. Stripe's native autofills, as Alyssa mentioned earlier, with customers saving their payment information, it automatically fills in their information and they can get that checkout done at their convenience, at their leisure, anytime, real quick. Again, the buy now, pay later options and the e-wallet. So you have the Apple Pay, the Google Pay, and Stripe's custom wallet options, Stripe link integration for the one-click payments, the one-click checkout, the buy now, pay later, Firm, Klarna, Afterpay. Those are also available to help boost your orders. Again, those are other additional payment methods that are available to your customers. So I would definitely take advantage of that. The buy now, pay later, as Alyssa mentioned, you're paid in full. The customer is responsible for their installments. So get those high orders in. And then as we mentioned, again, the customers can pay with their saved and digital wallets. So it's super convenient, super easy. And even for non-tech savvy people, hey, it's simple. Just click the button and you've got that.
So now we're going to go over how to sign up for Volusion Payments. So how do we get this? This is all amazing. Y'all all want this Volusion Payments powered by Stripe. So how do we get this kick-started? So this is a step-by-step guide. You can also find this in our support articles as well, or y'all can always reach out to us here, me or Tay on the Volusion Payments team, and we would love to walk you through this. But here are the step-by-step guides. First, you're going to want to sign into your Volusion admin dashboard. At the top, you'll see dashboard overview, orders, reports, and settings. So on the far left, you'll go to settings, and in the drop-down menu, select payments. Once you get to the payments page, it'll say gateway name. And on the gateway drop-down, you're going to select it and then select Volusion Payments. From there, you'll have a button that pops up underneath that says apply now. You'll simply click the button to apply now, and that starts your Stripe onboarding process. So some things that you're going to need or that is going to be required of you whenever you're filling out your application. Definitely business and banking details. So to activate your account, you're going to need to be prepared to have a photo ID and address verification. So you're not going to have to scan your photo ID, or you shouldn't, as long as all the information that you input is correct. That means that you're going to need to put in your home address, your business address. You're going to need to put in your tax ID or your EIN. At one point in the application, they are going to ask you to sign into your bank information, so that way they can connect a bank account to your Stripe account. Whenever you do this, if you do not feel comfortable signing into your bank app, because that's how they verify the information, is that they have you sign into your banking app. If you do not like that, there will also be an option for you to enter in manually your account number and routing number. So please don't be shy away. If you see that banking logging information and you're like, Alyssa, hey, I'm not going to log in my banking information. That's crazy. That is completely fine. We have an alternative solution for you where you can just manually enter it in. That's probably one of my biggest things that we hear back from merchants. So that's why I'm kind of highlighting this for us today. And of course, you will need a website checklist compliance. With that, you'd be like, Alyssa, how do I know if my website is in compliant? How do I know? How do I not know? That's something that once you apply, we will let you know. We will reply back if we see that your site is out of compliance, and we'll let you know what you need to add to it. So there's no penalty. There's nothing that's going to happen. We're just going to inform you of what you need to add onto your site. Once you're done filling out all the information, you're going to click save and start processing payments. If you have any questions about this process, you can always reach out to my team. Even after the process, if you sign up and you're like, okay, what did I just do? You can reach out to us and we'll be able to help you out with that as well.
That's awesome. I also just wanted to chime in here and let everyone know we actually just launched a video today that tells you a little bit about Volusion Payments powered by Stripe, but it also walks you through in the video basically this whole step-by-step guide. It's like a little demo on what to do once you go into your admin dashboard and how to apply for Volusion Payments. So I just wanted to shout that out. We'll be sure to send that video link in the resources email tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. But
Wonderful.
yeah.
Awesome. All right, so if all of that sounds good, how do you get started? You can get started today. So again, you'll basically go into your Volusion admin dashboard. Again, Alyssa had stated you'll go to the settings, you'll drop that, go down to payment, change your gateway name to Volusion Payments. If you need help with that, as Teresa stated, you can watch the video or feel free to give us a call. You can also email us at VMC, that's V as in Victor, M as in Mary, C as in cat, @volusion.com, and either myself or Alyssa will respond back to you with instructions, or if we need to reach out and give you a call, we'll give you a call. You can also give us a call at 800-646-3517. Make sure you dial option 3. And another thing, you'll make sure you'll need your support pin. So if you don't have that, you can send us an email. We can help you with that. So have that available and we'll get you started. Also, if you start the application today, sometimes we can more than likely get you set up same day. Just make sure that you're responding to our emails or answering the phone when we call to gather that additional information that may be needed to complete the onboarding process. But yeah, we can definitely get you set up same day. So if you're interested, go ahead, get started today. You can start right now. But yeah, we're here to help you if you need any help.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for all of that information. I feel like that is so valuable. We are going to move into our Q&A portion, and we do have a couple questions here in the queue. The first question that we have is, when will I see my first payout?
Okay, I can take that. So when you will see your first payout, what we mean by payout is your deposit. When are you going to start seeing the money from this once you hit that apply button? So typically it takes 24 to 48 hours for an application to be processed. As Tay had mentioned, that time frame is very delicate on whether or not our communications are happening. So whether or not you're responding back to our emails or answering our phone calls, if we cannot get a hold of you, that will delay the process. But as long as you fill out the application completely, Once you fill out the application, we're going to give you a call to verify the information to make sure that nothing was transposed when typing. After we have reached out to you and verified your information, our underwriting team is going to take over and start underwriting the account. They may reach out to you if they need any other supporting information or documents. From there, once everything is underwritten, you will receive an approval email from credit@volusion.com. Once you get that approval email, you're good to go. And so that takes about 24 to 48 hours. So after that, you will start seeing your payouts 1 to 2 days. Your deposits will hit your account 1 to 2 days after an order is placed. So 1 to 2 days after you get that first approval email.
Awesome. Thanks so much for answering that.
Yeah.
Then the next question is, do I have a virtual terminal still?
You take that one.
I
So,
can-
oh, you can take
That's
it. I was
fine.
going to say Stripe does not offer the virtual terminal, but if you want to, elaborate on that.
Yes. So what we mean by a virtual terminal is sometimes we notice that our merchants, for example, that have authorized.net, they're able to go directly into their gateway and process the credit cards as if it were a phone order, as if somebody walked in and as soon as they walked in, they wanted to place an order. So you go directly to your gateway and you process that transaction without placing an order online or within your Volusion dashboard. With Volusion Payments powered by Stripe, you will not be able to do that. The way you would handle any phone orders that you have come in or any walk-in orders that you may want to quickly process is that you create a phone order in your Volusion dashboard and you process the transaction there. And that is something that me and Tay will be happy to go over with anybody. If you need step-by-step on how to create a phone order or what is a phone order, we'd be happy to go over that with you. But to answer it, sorry, that was a little long-winded. No, there is no virtual terminal.
Okay, great. Our next question is, let's see. Can you provide the costs or percentage rates? Oh, hold on, it went away. Can you provide the cost or percentage rates for processing on Stripe with a credit card, a wallet, and for buy now, pay later like Klarna?
So I know that buy now, pay later for the buy now, pay laters at Klarna, Affirm, and Afterpay are going to be a 6% fee for those options. But we do need to remember that statistically, it's going to generate you 20 to 30% more business as well as get you more big ticket items. So while that percentage does go up, you should see more value in it on your end with the transactions having higher value and more orders being placed for you with the buy now, pay later options. As far as the credit card and wallet, those are the same rate. Currently, we have our payments growth manager, Angela, that I can give you her information and we can connect you with as far as any specific on the rates.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Next question is, it says, how do I cancel my current credit card processor, authorized.net, and my payment provider, Payment Tech?
So I would reach out to authorized.net first. I'm sorry, Tay, I keep taking over.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I have the questions popping in, so I'm reading them too. So
I would reach out to authorized.net first and ask them to start, or you already know who your processor is. So get in contact with your processor and let them know that you need to cancel your services. They should automatically cancel with authorized.net, but just in case they don't, also contact authorized.net. And if you do need information or a phone number for authorized.net, please put it in the question. And after this webinar, I think Teresa's going to get with us on some of the questions. If we can't answer them, I'll have your contact information and I can send you a number for authorized.net.
yeah.
Yep, absolutely. And it looks like whoever asked that last question, you sent it anonymously. So if you would send me a direct email at marketing@volusion.com with that question, we can respond to you directly and help you out your personalized situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then the next question is, when I capture a payment, do I need to press apply to capture the payment or receive?
So It depends on how you have it. I'm assuming that you have automatic authorize and manual capture since you're having to manually capture. You're going to want to actually hit the apply in the middle of your payment log. So if you have an order, you can scroll down to a payments tab and open it up. Whenever you open up that payments tab, there's going to be a left side that says payments and credits and have information right here. And then there's going to be your payment log and it'll be labeled payment log and it should say capture. And you would hit apply under that capture. That's how we prefer for you to do it. If you get an error whenever that happens, please reach out to our team, whether support or us here on Volusion Payments team, and we'll be able to further troubleshoot why you're getting that error, if there's an error or an issue.
Okay, awesome. And then I believe this is we have two more questions. I have a merchant server and authorized net. Is this platform replacing both?
Yes. One of the reasons why we and us here at Volusion wanted to partner with Stripe is because it was 2-in-1 in the sense of Stripe is your processor and your gateway now. So currently it sounds like you have authorized.net as your gateway, and then you have your merchant services with somebody else actually with somebody else, yes. So we would be your merchant service provider, and then Stripe would be both your processor and your gateway. So instead of having two companies, you just have one.
Okay.
I hope that answers your question. If not, please, anybody, please feel free to follow up for more clarity.
And then the same person who asked that last question followed up, will I get an email that the payment is processed so I can send the item?
Yes, in Stripe, we can go over that with you, especially it's as simple. I say go over it as if it's some intensive internal thing that we must do on our end. It's simply turning on a notification. And if you need help getting to your notifications in the Stripe dashboard, we are happy to help you get to that and navigate you there. What'll happen is that you have different notifications that you turn on. And one of the notification is whenever a payment is successful. So every successful payment you get, you'll receive an email so you'll know that it's time to ship out that product.
Yes.
Awesome. And then last question here. If there's any other questions that you guys have as well, please email us marketing@volusion.com or contact the payments team directly, which I included their contact information in the chat for everyone, as well as look out for that follow-up email tomorrow. But last question, if I have questions or need help with my Stripe account, should I reach out to Stripe or to you guys?
Go ahead, Tay.
We're here to help you. Reach out to us anytime. Again, Alyssa and myself, we're in the office 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. But if you send an email overnight, you have a question, you can call, leave a voicemail. We will check those immediately in the morning. We'll get back to you. We can walk you through whatever. So we are here to help you. Give us a call first or send us an email. Again, Teresa put that information in the chat, but it's also VMC. That's V as in Victor, M as in Mary, C as in cat at volusion.com. And we'll get back to you immediately if you have any questions. And if we need to escalate it, we'll be the ones to act on your behalf. So we're here to help.
Awesome.
Thank you. Just to touch on, I'm so sorry, Teresa,
Oh,
just to
no, go
touch on
ahead,
what Tay said exactly at the end, as she said, if anything needs to be escalated, we are your merchant service provider. So we are your one-stop shop for all solutions. We will be your first contact if you have any questions, concerns, or issues. From there, if then Stripe needs to be contacted, there are very few cases where we have to still reach out to Stripe. We would do that on your behalf if able. There are very, 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 very unique and rare cases to where you as the account holder will have to reach out to Stripe. Even and then, we're right there with you. We're on the phone with you with the three-way call with them, or we're tagged into the email thread that you have. So that way we're right there to help support and answer any questions they may ask you that you're not aware of. But typically 90%, 99% of all problems come to me and Tay, and we get them resolved for you.
Awesome. That's great. Well, with that will conclude our webinar. Thank you all so much for joining today. Again, if you found this informative and valuable, please let us know. Email us with any feedback that you have. But tomorrow, we're going to provide you with this wealth of information, with a recording of today's webinar, with that video demo. And I also put that video demo actually in the chat here. So if you want to click on that and bring that up so you can watch it after the webinar. And then we'll also include all the questions asked today, even if we didn't get them. I saw that a couple more came in. So we'll definitely get those answered for you, and we'll send out all the question and answers to everyone, because I know sometimes when someone asks one question, it answers your question. So we'll be sure to send that out. But Alyssa and Shantai, thank you so much for hosting today. You guys are wonderful. And yeah, we will be in touch with you all. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Have a wonderful day.
Have a
We hope
great
to
day,
hear from you
everyone.
soon.
All
Talk to you
right.
guys soon.